but can she yet get the world record? Women's 1500 gets underway. Fast pace in store. It's going to be tough to keep up with the lights for the vast majority of them. So Feldmayer and Herta-Klecker are going to try and do the best they can. Laura Muir slots in straight behind Faith Kipyegon, as Laura Muir would always like to do. So looking for the lights, looking for the other athletes, the pacemakers just settling down after that quick first 100 meters.
Well, this quick pace that's been asked for is intimidating for so many of these athletes. We were talking to Abby Caldwell earlier, the Australian, chatting to her at lunch, the Commonwealth Games bronze medalist. I said, they're going out in 62s. What do you think? She said, good luck to them. She said, I shall be delighted if I can hang on to the back end of the field anywhere near that tempo. And it is aggressive, Steve. Look at that first 7 or 8 single file through 300 and about 47.
Well, they've certainly gone quick enough through that first 300, 400 meters just about to be completed now, and no surprise to see who's right up there. Kipyegon was beaten here by Sifan Hassan 2 years ago in what was a great race that night. Not quite as quick as Faith Kipyegon is setting out tonight, but look at the gaps already appearing here, and these are very good athletes being left behind. And it's only Jess Hull and Laura Muir who are trying to go with Faith Kipyegon. That's a brave move from Jess Hull, because already you can see there's a gap between her and Laura Muir, and then a huge gap behind. Because if you get this pace wrong, you will get swallowed up by the others. So Laura Muir trying to hang on to Kipyegon. One pacemaker has gone. They're still on schedule. The blue lights tell us what they're trying to do, and Herta-Klecker doing her best. 2 laps to go.
Well, Laura Muir just straining to stay with Kipyegon, who looks very relaxed in second place. Muir has got to hang on to those coattails, otherwise she's in no man's land, and she'll be there. I'm not sure how long Hull will be able to hang on to anything like this pace. She's getting separated already, Steve. They come up to 800. Remember the first 400, 62.37. There it is, 2:04. That flying start into that second lap is 61.63.
I don't think that's bad for Faith Kipyegon. Round about 2:04 is about right. Nicely even pace done from the pacemakers, and the pace lights, of course, keep it even. Laura Muir doing her best to hang on, and given that this is Laura's first big race back, then she's doing really well, and Jess Hull is doing well. Jess Hull and Laura Muir must be almost 50 meters ahead of the rest of the field who've just checked back. They've checked out, but Kipyegon, with 500 to go, is trying to hang on to the lights. That's all she has to drag around this last lap. Can she dig deep? Can she find something a little bit extra? It's going to be very, very quick, that's for sure. But how quick? She hits the bell. 2:50. She'd have to run at sub 60 to run a world record.
Well, Laura Muir struggling now. She's about 15 meters down, and the grap is crying. Kipyegon driving hard with 300 to run. It's her against the clock, Steve. It would have been better if she'd had a race, somebody to race against. She's such a wonderful racer. At 61.28, that's an aggressive third lap.
3:50.07 is the time she needs. There's a big screen at the top of the back straight, and she's looking up at it, and she's on schedule here. She needs to run around 30 for the last 200. She's ahead of the lights. She's ahead of the schedule. Faith Kipyegon, the Olympic champion and world champion. She's done both of those things twice before, but she's never broken the world record. It's an incredible world record. She's looking a little bit tired now, but she's left the lights behind, and she needs to. Faith Kipyegon charging to the line. Is it going to be a world record? Yes, it is! She smashed it! Faith Kipyegon was perhaps the world's greatest 1500-meter runner of all time. Forget the perhaps now. She is 100% the best ever. A world record here in Florence for the greatest 1500-meter runner of all time. Sensational. And she did it smartly. 2:04, that's the way to do it. Keep it steady. Trust yourself on the last lap. Back yourself to produce the big last 300-400 meters. Valentine from a management and training group. And don't forget, in Cap Tibet, where she trains, she's there with Eliud Kipchoge and all of that big crowd, and she says that's what's made her so much stronger. She's been with Patrick Sang for the last 3 or 4 years, I think it is. But that is a cracking run. Jess Hull with an area record in 3rd place, 3:57, just behind Laura Muir. Good return from her. But all of the headlines, Tim, are going to be about Faith Kipyegon under 350.
I was going to say, that is Bannister-esque. Breaking 350 for the women's 1500 metres. Remember, 4 minutes for women's 1500 broken many, many years ago, decades ago.